Hey everybody, we are going to quickly pull out the reoccurring code in each of these methods, put it into its own mini method, and just make this look overall a little bit nicer. And so there's so we don't have to keep copying our code around.
Cool.
So we're going to do that real quick. So we're going to basically copy. Come on, scroll all of this. Good enough.
Trackpad's annoying you, is it?
Yes. Oh, I can't.
Right. I'm
going to put a private method down the bottom here. Is this in? Yes, okay. Private JSON result. This is going to be called. What are we going to call it? How about create query. Query. Yeah.
Get me my data.
Get me them datas. Alright. So we're going to take in a string and it's going to be query. Oh, yeah, a bit lowercase because I like that. And we're going to make this method a generic T. And then we're going to put that T in here. And I will explain generics real quick in a second. And we also need string level name, string level version. Get rid of this. And we're going to go string into. Oops, the wrong way around. I always get that the wrong way around. Can we do this yet? Can we?
String out? I've never tried string out. I know you can do string.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Query. That should work.
What's the dollar sign for?
The dollar sign means string interpolation. In the some of the previous videos, you would have seen string.format.
Yep. That's old school, man.
Yeah, but in the newer version of C#, which we can use in our API, we should be able to just use this and then pass in the string in here, and it'll add them together real nice.
That is certainly much nicer than string.format with its limitations of 2, 3.
Yes, true.
How many can you pass in with a dollars notation?
I don't know. Any? As many as you want.
That's better than string.format.
Good. I like that then. Alright. So the SQL query, blah, blah,
So
blah.
the SQL query is equal to the query that gets passed in, and then we put in the where clause.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright, so now we are going to try that out here. We're going to take this guy, take that, going to go basically return, create query. Oh, actually, what type was that? Oh, wait.
You returned a JSON result.
No, I mean, it's going to be...
player path by time.
Player path by time. Put the query back into here. Put in level name and level version. So now every time we call this create query method or any of these methods, they're always going to be using the same setup, so it's a bit nicer. It makes each method a bit easier to read.
But you've taken the return out of the actual method. So the returning part that actually does the returning
is now handed off to the create query.
Oh, you had return create query.
Yes.
Okay, right.
So because it's going to be returning the JSON result, which is this. So return JSON.
Yep.
All that stuff comes back here. It doesn't matter what type it is because it's just JSON.
Yep.
And
so
that the
here. Player path by time, it gets substituted in the other method's T.
Exactly. Wait.
Cool.
Yes. Yep.
That's pretty funky, man.
Yeah.
Certainly a much nicer way of doing it one time instead of having to redo it every single time.
Yes.
Oh no, we need to have another breakdown for device type in our query. That would have been quite annoying having to do that 4 times. 5 times.
Yes, it would have been. But we don't need to worry about that anymore, luckily. And then we're going to go level name, level version, and we can scrap all of this again. So you guys might be confused, maybe, if you haven't used generics before. Wait, did I miss something? Create query does not exist in this context. Did I miss? I think I missed a comma or something. Oh, here. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, so you can see how I pass in these triangle brackets a type. Or
Triangle brackets.
Oh, what do you call them?
I call them square brackets. Sorry, I've
square.
never heard them return to
They're
that.
pointy brackets. They're pointy brackets.
Pointy brackets.
They're not square. These are
Between the less than and the bigger than.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I heard someone say that the other day and it made me giggle.
Anyway, so that's basically specifies here. You can see type T, a really quick crash course in generics. It means basically we specify the type, it gets passed down, and you can pass in any type into here, and it'll figure out all the
typeness.
Yeah, all the typeness.
What if I want to pass in 2 or multiple?
You can, if you want to pass in multiple you'll have
types.
Multiple types.
Yep.
We can change this. We can go K, and then if we have
whenever it says K, it just uses K.
Yeah. Well, it can be any letter. I'm pretty sure it can be like P.
So I've seen T used quite a lot. Do I have to call it T?
You don't have to call it T.
Can I call it like the type, or is that really not the way it works?
I don't know. The type, probably not. Maybe. Oh, it does. It doesn't mind it. It's fine, I guess.
Cool.
T you'll probably see around the place. I remember when I was first learning all the T's. I'm like, what is this? How can this be possible? What is T? I have no idea.
It certainly does make more sense to go for the single letter.
Yeah.
It's particularly because it's more well known that this is not a variable, this is a type.
Wait. Player path by distance, but this is player path by time. I'll change this to by distance. Yeah.
Did I write by distance or did you write by distance?
I don't know.
When I adjusted by time, did I adjust your query?
I'm not sure. Potentially. Anyway, hopefully your guys' queries did not have that there, but I guess we'll see. I mean, I guess you'll see. We won't. Well, at level version, this should be the only time that you have to keep repeating all your code. Okay. There we go. And our last one, we'll do this real quick. Come on, return, create query. What was it called? It was player path by time. Player path by time. I think I must have done that.
No, this is player path by click.
Oh, that's weird.
Keep moving on with life.
Click by click. Okay, cool. Moving on.
Oh, because when I copy pasted everything around, I would have made the mistake in the last video.
Ah, yeah.
I didn't adjust types.
That's alright. Cool. Level name, level version, cool, and there we go. Got a nicer method.
So that is much nicer. It's certainly easy to read. Just before we press play and start and test it out,
Oops.
Would you scroll up just a little bit?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Where you've got create query player path by time, and then you put the whole query in there. Would you put the whole query into the method, or would you have another variable up top called the SQL and then pass the SQL into the method?
So that's a very good point. If we had some extra, if we had if here statement, so we'd actually be modifying this. There's no reason why we can't pull this out and make it into a var query equals this. We can make it like this. There we go. Query. But I
mean, that's just
it really it's up to you.
Cool.
I'm gonna leave that one by like that because I can't be bothered.
No, that's all right. So test it out. Let's make sure it works.
Yeah, let's make sure.
I think we should still have the window open from last time.
We should do. Whoop! Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Go. Please. Yay!
Awesome.
Still works.
Try it out with getting rid of level version.
Oh yeah. Level 2.
Cool.
We got level 1
and
here.
then get rid of level 2. Sorry, you've got level version 1. Yep. Cool. Awesome.
Yep. Cool.
Awesome. So that's all.
So they should all be the same. They're all using the same code underneath the hood. So yeah, it should be all good to go. I guess the only difference is the type that we're passing into kind of stuff. But here we go. By distance is distance accumulative, counter 1, all good.
Great.
All right. Let's see how much time we got left.
No, that's it. That's it for this video.
We're going to wrap that one up.
We're going to wrap this video up here. So that is our web API essentially completed at this point.
Yeah.
We've tested it locally. We've got our RDS up in the cloud. So the next part is just a bit of an optional thing, which is going to be, do you want to run your web server, like this thing locally, or do you want to push it up into the cloud? So the next thing we're going to do is set up an EC2 server, and we will deploy our API to our EC2 server.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Right. See you guys next time.